am sure you have heard by now, but the church will reopen for in-person worship on July 5th. And we are excited to get to see some of you in person again. But just know that there are a few policies and procedures that are going to have to be put in place so that we can ensure that everyone is safe and healthy when they come back for worship. So there are a couple of things we want to make sure that you know. First and foremost is that even though the church will reopen, we will continue to live stream. So we will have a service at 11 o'clock. People will be here in person, but we will also continue to do all the same things that we've been doing on Facebook Live. If you do not feel comfortable joining us for worship in person, please make sure you continue to join us on the live stream. If you are in a high-risk group, or if you wake up and don't feel well, we ask that you do what makes you comfortable and remain home. The next thing we want to let you know is that coming in and out of the building will look a little bit different. We will leave all the doors locked except the ones that we will be using. We will start seating through the main sanctuary doors, and then when the sanctuary is filled to social distancing capacity, we will have you move down and enter towards the fellowship hall. When you enter, there will be greeters and ushers that will help you find the seat that you will need to sit in so that we can keep people from overlapping and crossing each other. Also, as you come in the doors, you will need to be wearing a mask. Anytime you are moving around the building, you will be expected to wear a mask. Once you're in your seat and comfortable, you can take that mask off until it is time to sing. If you choose to sing with us, we will ask that you put the mask back on for singing. We will have hand sanitizing stations as you enter and leave so that you can feel comfortable with that. If you do not have a mask, we will have a few here available for you. So please don't let that keep you from attending worship. After worship is over, the ushers will help you and signal you when it is your row's turn to leave the sanctuary or the fellowship hall so that you can go out without, again, crossing over other people. We will then ask that you not gather right outside the doors to the sanctuary. If you have something you need to tell someone else, please go all the way to the parking lot. Have that conversation there so that everyone can maintain social distancing. While we know that not everyone thinks that wearing a mask or not shaking hands or hugging your neighbor is necessary, we ask that you respect other people's needs and concerns and refrain from doing those things while we are here. The other thing we want to make sure that you do is that even though we return to in-person worship, that doesn't mean that everyone will be comfortable being here. So please continue checking in with your friends, your Sunday school classmates that aren't here, seeing how you can comfort them, provide any assistance that they might need, or pray for them during this time. So here are all the reminders we want to make sure that you know. Masks will be required to enter the building. We will have no nursery or Sunday school at this time. You will come in the building for worship, and as soon as worship is over, you will be asked to leave. Any congregating you need to do needs to happen in the parking lot. We will have hand sanitizer available if you need it. While the restrooms are open, we ask that you limit your use of those if possible. And then last, we want to tell you how excited we are to see you back in person for worship.